Welcome to Good Morning Football. We are presented to you by Rocket Mortgage on a Wednesday. Lots of fun here on the show. We'll stack the box. We've got Not New Jersey, Dan Hansis. We'll talk Niners, Lamar Jackson, Which Guy Wednesday, all right here on Good Morning Football. My name's Kay Adams. Thanks for choosing us this morning. Nate Burleson, Kyle Brandt. Psych! We're back, baby! Welcome! We're here. It's Good Morning Football. Hey.
We did it! This is real!
Hey, knock on glass if you feel me.
Hey! Oh my gosh! This is really happening.
It's Good Morning Football.
You have a newspaper?
Yes, hold it up. Never mind a newspaper, I'm wearing pants. How about it?
You really dressed up today.
We're back!
Yeah.
Woo! How you feel, Peter?
I feel great. You look like Patrick Bateman. You look fantastic, Kyle.
Not bad.
We're back like we never left, and we're social distancing. I can't reach
even
you.
touch you.
We got to do handshakes like this, Kyle.
Don't run over here and hug me, Nate. You're a hugger. We're all huggers.
Hey,
we gotta
so far away.
So far, but I get to look right across from you now. It's pretty nice. We got Peter Schrager, Nate Burleson, Kyle Brandt. My name's Kay Adams. This is our show. It is Good Morning Football presented by Rocket Mortgage. We are live in New York. It's October 28th, back in studio. Let me just say thank you. I'm sure you guys want to add thanks to everyone who made this happen. We wanted to do it as safely as possible, and we did that. A lot of protocols, a lot of ways, a lot of people, hundreds of them, in fact, making us secure and safe here. So thank you from top to bottom from us.
No doubt. Everybody involved, even those that aren't with us anymore. A lot of people put in work for us to do the show when we were at home, and now that we're in studio, we're thankful.
Thank you to everyone watching while we were in 4 boxes and looking like the Brady Bunch. If you hung with us throughout all that, you're going to love today's show.
Listen, it was about 5 months ago. We were doing home segments for Twitter asking, should the Chargers draft a quarterback or stick with Tyrod? And a lot of people went into making that happen. And now we are here. We are in New York. We are thrilled. Let's talk some football.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
It's good to see you guys.
Good to see you too.
I will say, over the past 7 months, the lead block has been really lacking.
Okay,
so if we could just get it together. Oh, he's taking a sip, clearing his throat. It's time for the
lead block.
Let's go. Let's start in the AFC East, gentlemen. The Bills host the Patriots on Sunday. And while his own quarterback is struggling, Bill Belichick praised Josh Allen yesterday and how he has matured and taken a leap as a passer. Take a look.
I think that Josh does a good job of going to some of his secondary outlet receivers based on, the coverage where that takes him, and if it's open, he'll throw it for sure, and if it isn't, then he's, I would say, not as quick to pull the ball down and run. He finds secondary receivers and outlets and checkdowns. He can certainly make all the throws. He's got a great arm, and he can run. He's athletic. He's hard to tackle. But I'd say his overall execution in the passing game is, has improved, over each of the last 3 years.
All right, Kyle, the Patriots, they got blown out by 27 points. Week 7, it wasn't pretty. This is like nightmare Georgie in the storm drain level stuff going on in New England. They even pulled Cam Newton in the process. The Bills, they're in first place in the East. They lost 2 of their last 3, failed to score a touchdown against the Jets. It's a breaking point for both teams. Let's start with Peter here, then Kyle, Nate. We'll all get in the conversation here at this crazy big breakfast table. Can the Patriots turn their season around in Buffalo on Sunday?
Well, last time we were in studio was March. And if you had told me that we were going to have a conversation in October that is Bill Belichick still able to coach a football team, I would say you're crazy. So as normal as it is to be back, this is weird. And yet I wonder if Bill Belichick can still coach his football team, because I've seen 2 weeks in a row a lackluster effort. And last week to see Jim Nantz and Tony Romo and Tracy Wolfson at a game, and for 3 quarters, Bill Belichick's team just being outworked and outmanned. I'd never seen that on national television. And yet I look at this. Look at the names of the people on this list and their records. Belichick doesn't lose to the Bills. Raise your hand if you're a Bills coach and you've been able to beat Bill Belichick in the last 20 years.
Put your hand down, Mike Mularkey. Put it down.
Mularkey, get out of here. Perry Fuel, you had a shot. Get out of here. It's a very, very small list, and the name at the top is Sean McDermott, 0-6. So as much as the Patriots are struggling, this guy, for me to be questioning Bill Belichick in week 7 means that this thing is hitting its nadir. It's the very bottom. And yet, until the Bills beat him, until Sean McDermott can outdo him, I'm not so sure I'm writing off the Patriots just yet. There's something that happens with the Buffalo Bills when they play the Patriots, and that thing that happens is they lose. I mean, I don't know what to say. They lose.
Right.
I've got to see it before I write this off. I know the 49ers beat them, but I didn't think they were going to lose to the Patriots. The Bills, I need to see it from a head coach, especially that guy, before he beats Belichick.
See, I'm supposed to say you're crazy, Peter, and you're living in the past, but I agree. When I see that Buffalo logo as a Pats fan, I say, let's go. And listen, every time the Bills play the Pats, it's Buffalo Bills prom night. It's a big deal. You put on the tuxedo, little nerves, potential performance anxiety, and it always comes up that way. Bill Belichick, he owns this team. He is the majority owner of the Buffalo Bills.
Ooh, Bills Mafia?
That is why they're actually called the Bills. People don't know that. He named it after himself because of what he does. What we have here today, we have the worst Patriots team in 20 years. We have the most promising Buffalo Bills team in 20 years. And I'm still not confident at all. Did you watch that Jets-Bills game? Unbelievably stressful and frustrating. I think they looked worse in beating the Jets than they did in losing to the Titans.
100%.
It was really rough. They could not score a touchdown on the Jets defense. It got lit up by Brett Rippon. So now there's a psychological edge. I think the Pats are going to pound them physically north and south, reestablish Cam as a runner. Everybody they have who can run the football, run it right at Buffalo. And I'm nervous. Listen, Nate, you know what happens at the end of prom night. I don't want it to go that way, okay? I'm hoping Buffalo can get over this thing, unlike I did. Let's have something happen here, right? 1997, hello.
I feel you on that. And speaking of that, it's about protection of the quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, here's the thing. When it comes to the Pats
How much
turning
time
it
in the
around,
pocket, though?
a lot of time in the pocket. It comes down to them getting after the quarterback. Because right now we're looking at the Buffalo Bills who have struggled over the last few weeks. In the beginning of the season, they were on fire. So can they turn around? Yes. The question is, how do they do that? They're going to have to get after the quarterback, and they haven't done that. We've seen bad Josh Allen as of recently.
Sure.
Can the Patriots come in and bring that same type of pressure? Can they still collapse the pocket while keeping him in the pocket? They have 9 sacks on the year. We're social distancing because of protocol. The Pats defensive linemen have been social distancing to opposing quarterbacks all season. They're ranked bottom of the barrel at 26th. So I don't care how well the offense plays, Cam Newton getting his rhythm, all of a sudden be on the same page with the wide receivers. If they can't get after Josh Allen and make him uncomfortable, then they will not win this game. It's going to go one of two ways. Josh Allen will continue to struggle because we haven't seen him catch his rhythm as of lately, or Josh Allen is going to find his groove back and he's going to light this defense up.
Now, if they do drop this one, I'm talking about the Bills, it's going to get interesting in the AFC East. You look at the Patriots, they haven't even played the Jets once yet this season. You look at Buffalo, they have to deal with the Seahawks and the Cardinals over the next couple of weeks. This thing can turn into a race again in a hurry. Let's see if New England can right the ship and get a win and make it, I like it sort of interesting in the AFC East. I also like Ian Rappaport, who's probably baffled that we're back in studio. He is our NFL Network insider. Ian, we are back. What do you think?
I can't stop smiling. It's like all my friends are back together. I mean, I know you guys have been working, obviously, but this warms my heart. You guys look awesome and right back at it like you never left, you know?
You're so sweet. I love it. I just look at you and I remember like 2016 talking to you about Julia Stiles and dancing on tables and having crushes on her. It just took me right back there. Ian, we got some big trade news out of Dallas yesterday. The Cowboys traded 4-time Pro Bowler Everson Griffin. He is now shipped to the Motor City. How did this all go down? And do you think the Cowboys are done? That trade deadline is soon approaching.
It did happen pretty quickly. It really came together as soon as it became obvious that the Cowboys were willing to part ways with some of their veterans, maybe shed some salary, and kind of pave the way for some other guys they wanted to play. Everson Griffin, who the Cowboys we knew were open to dealing probably as of, let's say, Monday afternoon. The Lions swooped in pretty quickly, and they struck a deal yesterday around 4 p.m. The Detroit Lions are receiving Everson Griffin, the veteran pass rusher. He gets back in the division that he's so familiar with, sending the Cowboys a conditional 6th-round pick. Now, for Dallas, this is pretty interesting because, of course, they signed Griffin to